Here we go. Excuse me. Hmm. That was weird. All right. Let's see if we can beat this game. Prepare yourself for battle, blah, blah. Yeah. What? Hey, I didn't plant a bomb on her. I know, I just started using it myself. I had this idea the other day, like, actually, kind of right after I got off playing this, that I should go back, because I was in that place before where there was that little castle I couldn't get to, and I kind of thought that was like the last castle, that I would go get the bell, and then the bell would let me into the last dungeon there, and then in the last dungeon I would get the strongest sword. But then I went all the way over here and I found a crypt, and in it was the bell. So I'm thinking maybe the sword is it back that way, or if not, it's going to be whatever this empty slot is that I never put anything in. How you doing tonight, Robbie? Oh, what am I doing? I have never played any of the Witcher games. What are they like? And don't say Dark Souls, because I've never played Dark Souls either. Oh. Oh, bro. That's... Oh, okay, good. I've surmised from an Onion article headline I read once that there's lots of side quests in The Witcher. Okay, now if I can just find my way back to where that place was. I swear it was like south, but... Nice. Okay, that... Yeah, this is right, because I went down south there and I explored down there a bunch, and I'd never gone east here, which is what led to the crypt, so I think this is the right way. Bro! I mean, really that was my fault, but... Hey, what's going on, Brandon? Ah, yes! Oh, wow. Excellent. Okay. Like, so are you saying like a Final Fantasy Tactics kind of thing? Nice! Man, Rory's always having me play Roblox with her, and I never know what I'm doing. Come on, sword. Alright. Now we're gonna take it to that punk who killed us last time. Yeah. Roblox is something else, man. I like playing with her, but I'm constantly like doing it wrong, and she's like upset with me, like that's not how you play. Oh yeah, let's save it. Yeah. You like how I use those wings there to get right back here? All right, now let's use the Von Yvonne cheat to get my health back. All right, and let's go see if we can kill this faux dearth. If Morrowind or Baldur's Gate had Morrowind physics, ooh, wow. Kind of got to check that out now. If I understand correctly, they were like it was like an indie game, right? Hey, Melissa, how you doing tonight? Ah. Oh, I've got the strongest sword now, so I should be able to take it to this boss this time. Cloud, you are not part of what I'm trying to do with my life. Jerky and don't starve. I should probably eat a little more today. I am not. I have kind of a weird diet going today. I never played KOTOR either. If it ain't older than my kids, I haven't played it. Except Skyrim. I'll add it to my Steam wish list, and then when it's on sale for $3, I'll buy it and never play it. 2,000? Jeez. What can I say? I've been a noob since 1984. Ugh. Oh gosh, these guys walk so unpredictably. Ooh, your homemade jerky. That's nice. My dad used to make homemade jerky. It was pretty good when he felt like sharing. I don't even have to kill these dudes. I'm just gonna kill them for you, Melissa. Just to punish them for being gross. I like that my sword kills stuff in 2 hits now. That's nice. Also, I feel like they're giving up the cherries more. Maybe because I killed them so fast they can't use the cherries themselves. I don't know why I'm killing these guys. Cherries, I guess. I think that this sword does make them drop cherries more. Oh. Let's just... Yeah, so I went back. I had this idea last time that place that I thought was going to be where the last crypt was, back where we saw that little thing alone on its island, I went back there with the bell that I got in this crypt, and it was where the strongest sword was. So, yeah, now I'm rocking this red beast, and apparently it makes them drop cherries like nobody's business. Oh! Oh. Alright, sorry to do this, Melissa. But it's for the good of Neutopia. Oh. Wasn't quite quick enough there. Oh, bro. Does that block one of them stab? You know. Sorry. Okay. Let's see if we can take it to this guy who's living in this cat head. Oh. Oh, he's got the dodges. I got you that time. Oh, come on. Bro. I didn't see how much damage you did to me. I might have used that prematurely. But that's alright. Oh man, I should just voluntarily get hit by the little gold eyeball shots. Those barely hurt at all. Oh, come on. I feel like we are not exchanging a good amount of hits. Oh, whoops. That was sort of an accident. It's fine. Ooh, those ones don't hurt very much either. So just getting bodied by him really is the damage. That little guy doesn't even hurt. Ooh, oh, almost gotcha. Almost got it. Oh, what? I was trying to force him downward. Oh gosh, I can't die, come on. Bro. I think he's got my number. Oh, alright. Well, let's try that again. I know. I was being kind of a little spazzy there. I was like not hitting him very effectively. Yeah, I just gotta just really avoid the body. I mean, take the projectile hits because they didn't really hurt very much. I think they were each doing one block, so I can just stay away, stay back. I'll be fine, and like go a little slower. Like he's not going anywhere. It's not a timer. Dude, oh come on, forget it. If I could survive it to the dungeon. Alright, well, let's just hope all these little guys drop cherries again. Alright, and in this next room, before I use the light, I'm just going to use the bell. Although, honestly, I'm getting to know this room so well, I could probably get through without the light. Can't get through without getting it, though. Yeah, I know. Got time for this, bud. Hey, what's going on, Michelle? You playing Roblox too? I swear. Well, I know who Aiden's favorite parent is now. Ooh. Let's go cherry farming. I'd be really embarrassed if I hit one of these guys while they're frozen. Oh, well, thanks for the watch. Appreciate it. Always enjoy having everybody here. Sucks to be working this late, unless you're into that, but... Rory at least will let me pick games sometimes. I always pick terrible ones, but she'll let me pick at least. Bruh. I know you're... I even was telling it that I knew it was a stabby block, and I still walked into it because I forgot about how hitbox works. Hitboxes work in this game. All right. If I lose this fight, it's because I lost it before I came in the room. Oh, can't block those, Michael. That's what I like to see. Ooh, he actually got me twice. I was a little scared of that. Oh, his pattern is somewhat inscrutable. Yeah, I can go hit for hit like this. This is okay. He changes direction when he opens up. Nope, not that time. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey! Seemed like he... Oh, a baby, a triple. Seemed like he opened a little late on that one. Alright, come on. Got this. Thanks for coming at me like that. That seemed weird. Bro! Oh, they do so much damage! Ooh, another triple. That one I kind of took on purpose. To great effect, obviously. Come on, guy. Man, I hope he dies on the next hit. Because if he doesn't, I will. Ah! No! I thought he would go to the right a little more. Ah! Alright. Gosh, if this boss is this tough, and Dearth is tougher, maybe I won't beat the game tonight. Aye. Gonna need this for after I beat this boss. I'm gonna need some money to refill my potions before the final castle. Flex tape guy. Alright. See if I can get hit by like 40 fewer fireballs on my way to the boss here. Hey, what's going on, Travis? How you been? Oh. Gotta get some rugs, people. Whoa. Ah. Come on. Alright. This time we use the ring first, then we use the... Oh, Michael, that wasn't the right room. Oh, what am I thinking? Alright, somebody drop me a ring. Oh man, that's gonna make that last room so much more brutal. I'm in like the last level of the game here, Travis, and I decided to use this time to play terribly and die a bunch and waste my magic ring. So now when I get to the next room, I'm gonna be having a rough go of it. Yeah, it's new. It's interesting. Aww. Tragic. What finally did your character in? Come on, guys. Hook me up with a ring. Wow, those guys... Well, they paid for my next set of potions. Really? I bet it was a room full of monsters like this that he didn't have a ring to use on, and these skeletons are immune to fire. Well, at least all those guys... Yes! What a bunch of bros piling up in the corner. It even stops the fire guys from going. All right, now we're talking. Oh, yeah, that'll do it too. Oh, come on, guy. Oh, yeah, there's my triple. Did I get a double there? Oh, that was a good one. Michael, what are you doing here? That was pretty good, too. Man, if I don't beat him this time, I don't know what it's going to take. Oh, I can hit him slightly before he opens. Is Robbie a terrible healer? Is that what I'm picking up? Man. Oh! Is that a... Whew. Man, that would have been so hard without that sword. Alright. That was real, dude. Is this the princess? She's a little older than I... No, this is not the princess. Do I gotta fight her to get the medallion? How very good it was to see your fight. You were watching? That's outstanding. Unfortunately, I have some bad news for you. Your last battle... Yeah, I figured. It was only an image of dearth. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the party I'm working with right now, like, we've paused in the middle of a fight with vampires. We can't possibly win, so I've already started visualizing my next character. A master of illusion, and he has slipped out of here without a sight. Oh, so it's not Robbie's fault. He was just enacting the will of the players. We believe he has gone back to the castle in the north. Yeah, that's right. He went to the North Pole. And he's taken the princess, too. Your efforts have won you the 8 medallions. Now use the power to free the princess. Okay. Is there going to be a little monster in this room? Okay. Here's the last medallion. And look at that. I have an extra potion. I didn't even use both potions. All right. There's the last medallion. Let's go buy one more potion. And then let's go get lost in Dirth's real castle. Yep. The climactic castle. I thought he wasn't in the climactic castle. Whatever. The magic square. So, she tried to euthanize somebody? Like an assisted suicide? What? Whoa. We have Travis, you have stirred up something with these people. Alright, got an extra hit point. A medical technician. I know how you feel, Melissa, because constantly when I'm playing D&D, I act like a foster carer. I'm always like, "Oh, we got to take care of these kids, guys." All right. No password? Give me the password. Well, I'll get the password when I come back with the other potion. I'm not gonna die here. A bunch of blobs and scorpions. Oh man, I'm so much stronger than when I last came through here. Well, not last time, because I've been coming here to buy potions since I remembered they were here. But like the first time I came through here, this music sounded all cool. There was scorpions and blobs, and I was all dressed in brown. But now I'm all colors. Look at me. Purple armor, blue shield, red sword. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. I've been there, Travis. I've lost characters that I was really attached to, and I was like mad at the DM. Like, how could you? I had one DM who killed my character during a session I was absent for, so I actually retconned it, and I was like, that is not what happened. Because if I had been there, that would not have happened. That character was full of skills and abilities designed to hide and run away. So I retconned it, and he survived. I've never played the character again because all of his party members died, but he made it out. And the DM agreed. It was more fitting with his character that he didn't perish that day. All right. Oh. Take a sip of water here. Let's do this. All right, I'm gonna get my fire rod out. Let's use this magic square. Magic pentagram? What's this old lady hiding? Oh! What? Oh. Alright, we're just gonna go straight to the boss here. No castle. Alright. You're famous for your bravery and courage, but I am Dirth, the devil of darkness. Oh, hey, that's why people kept saying the devil. And your bravery will soon come to an end. Dirth, the devil of darkness. I like it. You have easily defeated my many demons, because they are only living creatures. You undead? But I represent a spirit, the spirit of darkness, that lives in the hearts of all men. As long as evil rests in the minds and hearts of man, I shall never die. Well, but like all the people I've met in this world were super nice and polite and helpful, so I think maybe he's in trouble. All the good in the world can never overcome you. Now my darkness will cover you too. He's like, what's that guy, JP from Grandma's Boy, or PJ or something? Who dresses like he's in the Matrix? Ow! Okay, don't walk into the monster. That's step one. Wow, he hurt me for like 3... That one, yeah, it did like 3 things. Okay, let's get the potions ready, because yikes. So what is going on here? Is like one of these fake? Guess so. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, 6 hits there. That was good. Oh, I thought I might get 7 there. Yeah, this guy hits for 3, so I'm going to use the potion there. Nice! Oh, I thought for a second there it might have me go fight like one more little monster before I got to the princess. There's Aurora. That is a stingy DM. All right. Oh, my darling Jacinta, at long last you have freed me from the cold grip of dearth. All the time I worried about the safety of our people and the state of the medallions. But your bravery has saved me, and the medallions have not been harmed. How can I ever thank you? My love will be yours forever. Well, all right. Take me now and never let go. Yikes, that's a little forward, Aurora. Let's now return to the shrine where all the townspeople are waiting for the celebration. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. You are the man of honor, as you have saved our country from the clutches of evil. Hurrah for our hero Jacinta and the power of good. You have made our world a paradise. What? Oh, yeah, I know Brazil. No, I met him briefly before he went to Japan, and I played some Warcraft with him. Oh, wow, look, all the townspeople are here. How cool. Thus the long and difficult journey of our gallant hero Jacinta has ended. The darkness of dearth has indeed been replaced by the power and force of goodness. Man's minds and hearts are filled with the kindness and charity of brotherhood. Oh man, this game is so up. The evil spirit of dearth is only a temptation to remind us of life's fragile lessons. With your victory here in the land of Neutopia, you've shown that good does conquer evil. Aw. Yay! That was fun. Alright. Got some credits here. That went a little quicker than I thought it was going to, but I have a backup plan in place. So we'll let these credits play out. I guess these are credits. Yeah, okay. And thank you. Then I'll bring up another game for you. I'm right there with you, Robbie. I thought I was gonna get to the final dearth after finally mapping out his castle and then die and quit. But hey, man, remember when that dragon was hard? You guys remember that dragon from way back when? Until I trapped him against the wall. Fire Emblem. Oh man, I've only ever played one Fire Emblem game way back in like 2003. Liked it though. Played the heck out of it. Aw, that's pretty nice. Knights of the Old. I'm not set up to play Knights of the Old Republic. I actually saw a guy playing Dragon Age recently, and I was like, so is this like D&D Mass Effect? And he was like, yeah, basically. Yeah. Well, it's not, it doesn't have to strictly be retro. I'm playing games that like I never got around to beating, so it's just easier starting with retro. Like I actually put Skyrim in my list of games I've never beaten because I still have not beaten Skyrim. Although I wasn't really a kid when Skyrim came out. I think I was already a dad. Oh, you want to have a Skyrim race? Yeah, probably. Oh man, I've definitely played it for hundreds of hours. I don't even think I ever like fought a second dragon in that game. Or is there a second dragon? Oh man, I forgot about the subterranean realm. Is it really? So, a little bit of about this game to sort of juxtapose with what I'm going to pull up next for you here. This is an old game. This came out in the early 90s for the TurboGrafx 16, and I never beat it as a kid. And I played it again as an adult, and I gotta say, like, I enjoyed it. Even as a grown-up, like, I thought this game was fun. Obviously, it borrowed heavily for inspiration, but it feels like when you're playing it, like that the team who made it had fun making it and enjoyed what they were doing. And that translates into the gameplay. Like I would definitely play this again, even though it's an old game. It's still like fun. Now the next game I'm gonna play, I would not categorize that way. The next game I'm gonna pull up here for you is a game called Rygar for the NES. That was a game I never beat as a kid. I loved it as a kid. I thought it was great. And then just like last year, I bought the NES cartridge for it. Robbie will remember before I even had an NES to play it on. So I've beaten this one a couple of times. The difference between Neutopia and Rygar is that Rygar is not a good game. I would not recommend somebody who never played it go and play it. But like, I still enjoy it just because I enjoyed it as a kid. But like, it's clearly not really a great game. So it's not one you could start playing as a grown-up. But if you played it as a kid and enjoyed it, you could still play it as a grown-up and enjoy it, I suppose. But I would recommend you all go play Neutopia. Just go get yourself a, TurboGrafx 16. But yeah, like Rygar coasts on the nostalgia I have for it. It's not, it's not a great game, and you'll see why. It'd be like trying to get somebody who'd never played XCOM as a kid to play XCOM as a grown-up. They'd be like, "Why would I ever play this?" Like the original XCOM, not the cool new one. It's not a crappy. It's well, you'll see. You'll see. Here, all right. I think we've seen enough. You think there's gonna be an Easter egg at the end of these credits? XCOM is amazing. These are kind of long credits because everyone's got like a little cutscene here. Hector. You're right. Where do I get that upgrade? I wonder if that was what I was missing. That super fire upgrade. Look at that thing. It goes off the screen. Oh, well, now that I've beaten the game, I can go look up all the... Actually, what I'm going to do is just go watch Vonyvan. Just go watch one of his 100% runs. See all the stuff he collects. He beats the game in like 50 minutes. Actually, his 100% run might be like 1 hour. I got fire envy now. Thanks for pointing that out, Robbie. All right, Hudson stop. So it looks like we're at the end of the credits. And let's see if Nick Fury shows up. Oh, nice, nice. That's not the sword I was using, but nice. Yeah, I get Target advertised for that Phoenix Point on Facebook. All right, 1 second. I'm not going anywhere. Just let me switch games real quick. I actually have to switch screens because the NES games run in a different how do you say? Wow, blanking on the word there. Ratio. Display ratio. Whatever the word for that is. I don't know why my brain is so... Aspect ratio. That's what it's called. Aspect ratio. Lord. Okay. So the NES games are slightly wider, so let's switch over here. So you may notice my screen changed a little bit there. It's just a little wider on the left. All right, and like I said, this one's for the NES. It came out when I was 3 years old. Rented it from Blockbuster. Loved it. Didn't beat it as a kid, but I've beaten it a couple times as an adult, so this shouldn't take very long. Yeah. Oh, I reset the chat when I did that too. Interesting. All right, here we go. So this is Rygar. I think, if I recall correctly, Rygar is a mistranslation of Lygar. You know, L's and R's often get swapped when you take stuff from over from Japan. Rygar is supposed to be the Lygar is the boss of the game. That's how we did it back then. And so I'm the hero from Argul, and I'm here to save the land of something else. I can't remember. I came from somewhere else. I'm gonna save all of this. This is the hero. He can jump really high, and he has this disc armor, this little weapon that is really cool. Honestly, like this game is like kind of junky in its ways, but the control is really fun. Like the jumping and the killing stuff, a lot of fun. You see, I have 3 hit points up there. I wasted 1. And this actually is like a sort of an action RPG. A la like Simon's Quest. Killing monsters gives you experience and levels you up, gives you more health, and helps you do more damage. Woo! Like if I go to start here, you see I have something called Tone and Last. Tone is how much damage I do, and Last is how much damage, like how many hit points I get. I also have 3 spells here I can cast when I gain some spell points, and down there I can get a bunch of items that help me progress through the game, sort of Metroid style. Yeah, he doesn't have the one that comes back on his own. So actually, these guys right here, in a brilliant programming design, they decided to make these little turtles here sometimes just give you experience and sometimes not. So they're not really worth killing. Like, so I'm going to avoid these monsters. The Chickenosaurus Rexes there, they do give you some experience, but the turtles, like, it's not like they give you even a partial experience point. They just don't give you anything sometimes, most of the time. So they're kind of a waste. Yeah. Yeah, I like just punching these guys. Another little funny quirk in this game is that when you like hit enemies, if they were running away from you, they run back at you. They like are like mad at you when you hit them in the back. So then they come running at you. Yeah, I love those Chickenosaurus. All right, and now here we're gonna switch perspectives. I'm not exactly all up on the history of this game too, but if I recall correctly, it was originally like a side-scrolling arcade kind of beat-em-up game that got adapted to sort of a Castlevania style or Metroid style adventure game. So I think that's part of where like some of the hinkiness of this game comes from is the adaptation. All right, we're gonna go over here into this little hut. You'll also see me ignoring a lot of doors in this game because most of the doors are just old guys like this who have nothing. But this guy gives me, he calls it a grappling weapon. It is in no way a weapon. It's actually a way to get around. It lets you climb up and down platforms, certain platforms. Also, you'll see this game has like buggy issues with hitboxes. Like, oh, what? Oh, never mind. You'll just see me being a doofus. You get a little taste of it right there, but really over here I'm going to show you some good stuff. And that's me being sarcastic, because when I say this game is like junky, it has screens like this. This just big, long, eventless screen. There's not even an enemy here. It's just this big long screen. And you know, I don't want to die here, but like, you see me walking really far from the edge. That's because that ledge is not there. Like if I take one more little step to the left, I'm gonna fall in that river and just be dead. It's really disheartening. All right. But now that I'm in here, I'm safe. I can die now. It's fine if I die because I'll just start right there. You see how that guy like turned around when I hit him in the back? These guys do give reasonable experience. Also, like another weird thing is that the tone and last are like weirdly divisible. So you have to get like 48 tone for your damage to go up 1 point. And I don't even know like what complex ridiculousness goes into it. I only notice that when enemies die faster. Okay, all right, now that's actually kind of cool. So you saw that little star thing that it dropped. That's actually like magic points, and so you see that's represented over here on the left, these little blue bars. And the spells here cost 3, 5, and 7. And the power-up spell is interesting because it literally just makes your disc armor like extend out a little farther and do more damage until you die. And you can only cast it once, like you can't stack it. But you'll see my disc armor got a little longer. Crap. I'll tell you why in a second, why I said oh crap there. And it got a little buffer. So, but it only lasts until I die. I said oh crap. Well, I said oh crap there because you saw how I was on a platform, right? This is part of the game's doofusy design. In order to hit that guy, I would have had to duck, do one of these, right? Well, down and attack is also the same button combination you use to climb down your little grappling hook, so I wouldn't have attacked him. I would have tried to attack him and would have done this instead and gotten hit. It's happened to me many times. I don't know why I jumped into that guy. That was just me being a doofus. All right. Another thing about the like I can climb up that rope here, but see, he's doing it again. You can shoot the grappling hook off the screen and climb up. Gonna go down over here. Oh boy! Wow. So I can tell that I did get a stronger. Yeah, see, I'm at 50 tone now. My disc armor is doing more damage because these guys are dying in like one fewer hit. That's because these guys always give you experience points when they die. But I have lost my power up from dying, so I gotta get it again. Gotta put together 3 mana points real quick. I'll use the rope this time because there's like a weird little funny trick when you climb up these ropes. If you jump off at like the last little frame here, you can go really high. Oh, I messed it up. But like, see how I can't jump up on that? If I can do this right. Oh, I'm doing it. There we go. I can just weirdly jump super high. You can't do that with your own little grappling hook. You can only do that with ropes that are built into the game. Ah, see? Alright, now we're headed into the... Bro. Rude. I've never actually seen that happen before. Now we're in the swamp here, where I will shortly die. Got more of these dinosaur guys, and now I've also got these weird caterpillar manticores. Guys, stop attacking me in the shins. Ooh, that one's a double right there. Oh, I had enough to already do my power-up. I'm gonna die anyway, but sometimes the enemies do drop potions, but they're, yeah, but they're as rare as the cherries from Neutopia, so I guess that's the, about the only, yeah, I can't really fight you on that, Robbie. It's... I tell you what, though, the like jumping around and hitting stuff is fun. Like the control is fun for an old NES game, but yeah, like everything feels like underdone, and you'll see it especially in the very last like zone of the game, like just despawning these guys because it's easier than dealing with them. The very last zone of the game is like wildly unfinished, and even like those blank screens, like there's more of those just screens without enemies for me to walk through. Oh, I got an extra hit point. You guys see that? It doesn't get filled up on its own, but I do have it now. So I have 4 hit points. I think you can get up to like a maximum of 12. Oh, there's some magic. Actually, if I get 7 magic, I can heal myself. I don't imagine that'll happen. I imagine I'll get to the boss here and then just die. Well, one more. At this point, actually, yeah, it'll heal you to full no matter how many hit points you have. At this point, it might actually be quicker. Oh boy, oh boy, yikes! Ah, I was not ready for that guy. Okay. Booyah! Okay, yeah, so now we can recover. All right, that's awesome. Okay, so now we're at full hit points, and we've already cast our power-up spell. So now we're going to go into this boss. and this boss design is laughably bad. It's so bad. This is the hardest boss in the game, and the way I'm doing it is the way you're supposed to do it, and it's just dumb. All right, here we go. So you can see why I never beat this game as a kid. Never beat this boss. Alright, beat the boss, got another hit point, and I got the pulley. Okay, so the pulley here lets me cross angled ropes that already exist in the game, just like this one right here. Now, I've played this game a lot, so I'm not going to mess it up. But I tell you what, it is super, super easy to mess up crossing these things and just fall in the river. Okay? Bet you didn't think that was going to work, but that's where you have to hit it. If you hit that thing like any pixel lower or higher, you're going in the river. Oh yeah. Yeah, the hardest part of this game is that boss right there. After this, it's kind of honestly easy. Like, that's the only boss that I have any shot of even dying on. If I die on any other boss, I'm doing it on purpose. Probably won't happen. Alright, so here's a big screen, empty, full of nothing. Here's another one. Oop, oop. Ooh, even that one freaked me out. And I'm not even... Ugh, gosh, that gave me the willies. I was so close to the edge. Here's another screen with nothing in it. I seriously, it feels like they were making this game and then just were like, ship it! It wasn't done, but too bad. Alright, here we're headed into some kind of cool mountain zone. We're at these dragons that look like they're carrying their babies, but they don't hesitate to drop those things right on you. See what I'm saying? Like, you'd think, like, oh, those are their babies, those eggs, but either they don't care or they're someone else's babies. And throw in a few of these turtles that are worth 0 experience for no reason. Oh, pro gamer. Got a little lag there. Ooh. As these old NES games are wont to do. Ah. Okay. Gosh, I'm getting like a lot of dragons. Slowing down. Oh. Okay, now this part, I'm just going to listen for a second, because the music here is so good. The music in some parts of this game is so bad, but this track is excellent. It gets better. Don't worry. I actually had it paused there, so I wasn't in danger. Yeah, the old NES push select pause, like in Mega Man. It's funny, Eugene, back when he lived with us one time, asked me, he's like, hey Mickey, can you play that NES game? And I was like, sure, what's up? And he's like, can you just, play it and I'll tell you when to stop? And I was like, sure. And I played it to this point, and he's like, okay, now just stop. I just want to listen to this music. I was like, dude, I could have just Googled the music for you. Like, didn't have to go that far into the game to play. Like, I could have had this 20 minutes ago. But I couldn't blame him because I was like, it's a good track. Okay, now, I'm going to die here on purpose so that I start right there. Because I wanted to refill my meager hit points. I lose my power up, which is unfortunate. So I'll kill a few of these turtles, maybe get some magic. Just part of this game being dopey is that I'm going now into another cave on the other side of this little zone here that leads me back into a different section of the cave I just came out of. Now the problem is, if I die in that second section of the cave, when I start back up at the beginning of the cave where I just came out of. So like I have to go through that whole cave and then this all again. So I'm still in that same cave, I'm just on another side of it now. Like you saw me go in that door right there. So if I die now, I start at the way beginning of this, not the door I just came in. Because excellent programming. But I'm not likely to die in here. There's nothing really scary in here. Unless I accidentally spawn 1,000 enemies. No, if I accidentally drop myself in a hole, like if I bonk into an enemy and fall in a hole. Oh gosh, get out of here, you little mollusks. Okay. Oh, got another hit point there. Oh, yeah, those little mollusks? Yeah, they're scooting along. I don't like these little purple potaboos. Oh, I can power up now. I just never feel secure jumping over those pits. I always feel, and look, I've like managed to like do some kind of double spawn here. That happens sometimes. There's like 2 potaboos there. Oh, but a bird, one of them quaddles, one of them, whoa, snake birds didn't spawn because of that. Speedrun tech. There are some cool enemies. Okay, now this boss is so poorly designed that if you just duck, he'll literally never hit you. Also, remember that thing I told you where if you hit an enemy in the back, they come back to you? You can just play badminton with this guy. It takes effort to die on that boss. Alright, now I get another weapon that's not a weapon. I get a crossbow. This allows me to approach pillars that don't have a rope and make a rope. Also, here's some like obnoxious game design, like, oh, okay, now I'm going to go to the left because that's where I go next. But then I get sucked into this door, so I have to like go down a little bit, but not too much, because then I'll fall in the water, and then go past the door. Oh yeah, I was killing him. I killed him. I don't know. Hitbox is weird. Gonna walk through a few screens with nothing in them but music. I don't even know what's in that door, but nothing useful. I haven't walked in that door in a year. Alright, but here's a little post. So now I have the crossbow. It lets me do that, and then I can slide across. And then I can walk down and around this way, but I gotta be careful doing it because you will fall in the water. If I die and I like lose my power up, I'll show you guys how far you don't have to walk into there to die. And now if you'll listen to this track, you've already heard the whole thing. That's literally it. There's no more to that. Also, this is supposed to be like a wall that you is plunging into the depths, but you can walk on it. This is the whole song. This is it. It's like I've heard a cat play a song like this before. It's like he let one of his kids write a song for the game. The composer was like, "You wanna put a song in Rygar? Here, write one for me." And they went with it. Doop, 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 doop. All right, and unfortunately, I should probably like look this up because there's like these monsters here that give great experience. So I'm gonna be killing a bunch of them. I'm gonna do my only experience grind that I do right here to level up a bunch. So we're gonna have to do it to this music. Sorry. Those guys right there, those green turtle guys give just fantastic experience points. And we're gonna spawn a bunch of them and lag the game out. Get some cheese going. This I cannot. There is no accounting for this track. So bad. All right, there we go. So we go up here a little bit, and then we start spawning these guys. When I slow it down, now when I slow down anything, when I hear anything slowed down, I think of that Jonathan Frakes asking all those questions. Slowed down, sounds like a drunk guy. If you guys haven't seen that, Google that. Have you ever ridden a mountain bike? Come on, guys. Man, these guys are dropping the potions really good. Yeah, go watch that instead of this. You're not missing anything over here. Yeah, my child during quarantine. That's how I originally saw it, and then I saw the drunk one. And I used to watch that show when I was a kid. My brother and I used to love that show, and we'd love guessing if it was fact or fiction. That was our American Idol. I didn't really watch American Idol when I was a kid. I watched fact or fiction beyond belief. Oh, I think John might be coming for Aiden's title. John asks so many questions, and he doesn't even ask new questions. He just asks the same old ones. Dude, for real. We actually like watched it with the lights off, so it was our American Idol meets X-Files. Cause yeah, it was creepy. Was the sewing machine taken over by us? I can't even do it. Start laughing too much. All right, I think that's enough grinding. We're at pretty good hit points, and we got quite a bit of magic, which will enable us to use Attack and Assail later. Oh yeah, so I haven't covered. Well, we've seen Power Up and we've seen Recover. Attack and Assail is a totally weird spell. What it does is it makes your next 10 attacks that you use after you cast it just hit everything on the screen, regardless of where it is. Going to use some janky hitboxes here to murder that. Oh, I don't usually get hit by that guy. What the hell was I saying? Oh, it just makes your next 10 attacks hit everything on the screen. You're going to see me using more goofy hitboxes here to just kind of cheese this boss. You can just jump over these things, and your disc armor is in his plane, even if you're not. Cheese. All right. Now we got this Endora's suit of armor for protection. I have no idea what this item does. I just have to beat it because it's required to get to the boss of the game, as far as I know. It may have some function, but I haven't really read the game manual, so I don't know. All right, a few more empty screens. And then we're going to go back sort of toward the beginning of the game. Because why not? Let's go fight a few more Chickenosauruses and turtles for no experience points at all. After grinding those turtles, look at my tone now. It's in the thousands. Those turtles sometimes give 1 experience. So, like, total waste of time now. But I got to go back there. Because that's where the next dungeon is. So, I'm just going to walk through a few empty screens here. Go watch more funny videos. All right. Oh. Thought I might not get that there. Okay. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to go to the other place instead. There's this other little sky realm. Oh, thanks. This is supposed to be a blind playthrough for the 5th time. Reduces damage. If it does that, I haven't noticed, but that's because, like, by this point in the game, gosh, you're just not very likely to die. The monsters you hang around die so fast that you're generally not getting hit a lot. All right, so I'm going to go over here. I'm not going to go back to the beginning yet. I'm going to do that later because I don't know. I don't know which of these bosses you're supposed to do first. They're both equally chumpish when you're this buff. So whatever. We'll just go kill this one. Alright, this guy heals me. I know that guy's there. And sometimes those healer guys, there's a couple of those healer guys throughout the game, but most of them are so far out of the way. It's like you only need them because you were lost and you got hit a bunch while looking around for the door you were supposed to go through. I guess these guys still can drop magic. Sometimes, if you have the special coat of arms or something like that, they'll give you a potion too that'll appear right there above that little arrow, and you can use potions to heal yourself. Oh man, you see that guy's egg turn invisible? Ooh. Gosh, what is just obnoxious assortment of enemies? Up the rope. Okay. And this zone is a nightmare because it's just a sky maze. There's no indications at any point of where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do. You just gotta stumble around until you find stuff. So, luckily for you, who have stuck around to watch this ridiculous game, I know my way through the... Oh, whoops, I'm gonna accidentally go through that door. Oh, I didn't. Okay, use my crossbow here. Use my crossbow here. This is way worse than Butter Bridge. Just a bunch of these no enemies here kind of thing. No telling if you're supposed to go up or down. Just stumble around blindly till you find it. I think these robot guys who shoot the scroll weapon from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ooh, that's a game that should go on my list. I never beat that one. I think they give good experience, but I'm not sure because I don't care. Ah. Also, why are there robots here? What is this? Is this like a Shannara novel suddenly? Oh, wait, do Shannara novels have robots in them? I don't know anything about Shannara. What am I saying that for? Oh, bro. Oh, nope. Wasn't over far enough. Just gotta go back up and do it from over there instead. Ah! I have no idea what's going on. See what I mean? Like, all this stuff's dying so fast that... There's a door there. It's kind of hidden. Here's the boss. You just climb up there and kind of smash him in the face a bunch. You can jump over his little parameciums if you want to. If he shoots them, he didn't even shoot any. Yeah, that boss was rough. And then I get... What is this one? The coat of arms. Okay. Yeah. We're done with that. Now we're back to here. Now we'll go back to the beginning of the game. You see that wacky hitbox? So I'll go up to this guy, but I don't think he'll give me a potion. I don't think this is... Like, some of them do, some of them don't. Now I'm going back to that first beginning level of the game with the mountains that has the lullaby and goodnight music. I don't know if you guys noticed that. And that little... I think... So sometimes those guys... Those healer guys will give you a potion if you have it. But that guy just doesn't. I don't know why. But you'll see one later. I'll go to one later and he'll have a potion. And I think it's because of the coat of arms. I mean, you're the one who opened up the dang manual. You look for me. That guy hit me? I certainly didn't take less damage. Alright, so now we're back here. And you'll hear the lullaby and goodnight part I was talking about. Oh no, wait, this isn't the place with the lullaby and goodnight music, is it? I'm confused. Never mind. We'll get there, though. It was the place with those flying lizard guys. Wait, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, yeah. But, like, that guy didn't have a potion. You saw it. And I got the coat of arms. It's right there. In this last dungeon, you get a little, ocarina. Oh, parkour. The only function it has is it makes a rope appear in a place. Well, we're calling them that from now on. That's canon. Except they're called valuable life restoratives. Okay, so here's this tower that's got a couple of these. Oh, it was the lullaby and goodnight. Okay, got a couple of these slug monsters who are reminiscent of the first boss, except they die way faster. Da ba da ba ba da. I watched this streamer who plays piano. And she was playing a song earlier today from Final Fantasy XIV. It sounded just like Jurassic Park. Oh yeah, you can just skip that one slug monster. It's not necessary that you kill him. We also get a boss here, a little monster who is reminiscent of the tarantula boss. He's a little porcupine thing. Sometimes he drops off the ceiling and lands on you. Most of the time he just does that though. All right, and here we have. No, her name is Cara Camparetto or something like that. She plays all kinds of awesome music, though. This boss is, like, shockingly actually dangerous because, not because it damages you, but you saw I got knocked back by his little germs that he shot. You can fall down that hole and die. That ladder you came up, and it's instant death. All right. There's my little ocarina, or, like, my little Bob Ross paint palette. And I can go now back to the place with the flying lizards, and then I can. Wow, I was really far down on that rope. I can summon a rope that will take me to the final zone, and you guys will see some more of this unfinished business that I'm talking about. That like this game just was not done. But I am gonna have to check out Lara now. I'm a sucker for streamers who do music and like arts and crafts. My aspiration is to one day be a streamer who does arts and crafts on stream. Yes, don't worry. That thing I've been talking about, you'll finally get to see it. It's coming, guys. I always thought when I was a kid that little opening thing there, I was like, man, that sounds like the beginning of a video football game or something. And then I come to find out this game was made by Tecmo, who made all those Nintendo football games. All right, so we're back here. Oh yeah, this is the same music as the other place. I'm so good at games. Oh, somewhere along the line I gained another hit point, probably when I killed one of them bosses. This is kind of cool because if I go into this, if I make it to the final boss here with full magic, I can show you guys, I can finally show you the attack and assail spell, and maybe get a bug. There's like a bug that can happen sometimes when you use the attack and assail spell on the boss. Yeah, looks just like Tech Mobile. Look at his shoulder pads. He's ready to go. Okay, so the boss of the game is just up this tower for no reason. 'Cause what? Oh! Ooh, thanks, guy. What? Oh, see, now I can't. You guys saw I couldn't hit that potion with my disc armor because I started climbing down the ladder instead. Oh, yeah. That's a Tecmo game. Oh, gosh! What a place for those guys to be. Alright, now we're going to use our little flute. To use it, you have to be in the menu and push B. That took me a long time to figure out. And then we get a ladder and a door. And they had to make the other door disappear. Because, I don't know. Alright. Now, count with me here. Here's the final boss's dungeon. How many empty screens are we going to walk through before we see an enemy? There's one. There's two. 3. What I wouldn't give for some Neutopia boom bombs right now. Wait, I already lost count. Was that 3 or 4? I don't know. Ooh, look, it's getting different. But still no enemies. But I can go up and not fight enemies. And here's another one. Ooh, here's the edge. We're getting close. All right. Here you go, Robbie. Wait, nope, I called it too early. Okay, here you go. Now you get to see these enemies that they just did not have time to finish. Ship it. We didn't color in the sprites yet. Ship it! People will just think they're creepy shadow monsters. 7. Okay, 7 empty screens. There's some more too. All right, so here you'll see this guy will give me a potion. See, he's got a little potion there sitting for me, so I can use that to heal. I probably won't need it, but you know, just in case I get juggled around by a couple enemies unexpectedly. It truly is. Like, I still have fun playing it though. Like, I'm enjoying myself. I would never tell another adult human, oh yeah, you got to play Rygar. It's kind of like not Castlevania. Castlevania is good. Simon's Quest, the Castlevania sequel. Like, I almost like in that same vein. Like, that's not a game you can pick up as an adult and enjoy. That's a game you enjoy because you played it as a kid. As an adult, it's actually like a horrendous nightmare. In a lot of the same ways as this game. Like, it's just like there's grinding and just mysterious mazes that you have no idea how to make your way through. There's some more empty screens. I will say that the jumping in this game is way superior to the jumping in Simon's Quest, because it's got that ghouls and goblins deterministic, like ballistic jumping. Once you've jumped, you're committed to it. Oh. All right, and here we are. We're at the fateful Rygar. Rygar, excuse me. We have made it. And I'm going to use my attack and assail spell here, so you guys can see what it does. So I'm going to cast it, and now when I hit, it'll just hit him, even though I'm not near him. And if we get lucky, we'll get the bug. And I'll tell you if we get the bug. Oh, he didn't die. I guess we're not getting the bug today. Well, sometimes, like I guess I should probably hit him a few times before I did that. Or sometimes I've had a stronger Morning Star or Disc Armor. The way that the screen flashes when you use that item, sometimes it just gets stuck that way. So all of this cutscene, this beautiful cutscene, and you're seeing all of it, that's it, is gray. It's like grayscale. It's funny. And here comes Aurora's favorite part. Let me get ready for this. She told me I need to get a t-shirt that says this one day. The door of peace was opened, and peace did again come to Argol. People regained their smiling faces. The warrior who finished his fight returned to Argus. The warrior of Argus, you are really a true hero. End. Oh, okay, so that's what I was trying to say at the beginning of the game. You're saving Argol, but you are from Argus. And that is the masterpiece known as Rygar. It's no Neutopia. We'll say that much. And that's it. End. Well, Rory has me read it like that because there's no punctuation. So that's how we have to read it. That's our tradition when I beat the game, is we read it like that. Okay. All right. Was that 40 minutes? Oh man, I should speed run this game, right, guys? There is a long dash though. There is that. You got to pause right there. The warrior of Argus. You are really a true hero. End. All right. Well, man, we're still a little early, but that's all right. Neutopia was a chumpishly easy game. I'm taking all suggestions for games you guys are interested in seeing, as long as they're games I never beat, because that's what I want to do first. But I mean, even if it's a game that doesn't meet the criteria I've established, I'll put it in the queue and get to it eventually, because it's not like I'm gonna get tired of playing video games. If I can get it on Steam, maybe. Oh yeah. So I'll come up with something good for you guys to watch next time. something better than Rygar, Fire Emblem, and KOTOR. All right, I'll keep an eye out for those. Let's go see who's streaming right now. Who we can raid? Oh, here, Couch. Let's raid Couch. He's playing Stardew Valley. I've never played this game, but I know some of you guys have. It's like a it's like a new Animal Crossing mod, I think. No, I know it's like Harvest Moon or something like that. Anyway, Couch is kind of he's a friendly guy, so we'll go raid him if I can. All right, well then you can go in here and tell him what's up. Tell him what he's doing wrong. I have no idea what he's doing, or if oops. Oh, it looks like he's actually playing like multiplayer with some buds. So anyway, here we go. Oh well, here you can get a preview. I mean it's probably not as good as Rygar, but might be okay. Anyway, thanks for coming again, guys. Love having you in here. Oh, that tripped me out because his name has a 23 on it, so I thought it was saying 23 seconds. Bye. Give him lots of love from me.